What's up, YouTube? Here's a quick video of a update for a well system that we have at my house. I had to change it a little bit. After seeing a few more people on YouTube, you want something simplified. So basically, the plumber came in here and I was having a lot of air pressure in my valves, in my lines. So if you turn on any kind of valve, there will be just pressure, and sometimes the faucet will be jumping, and even the toilet will be jumping. And the old plumber came in here and he wrote 30, 50 switch PSI. It looked like a 28 or a 38. This guy didn't have a clue. He was wrong, because this is a 40-60 switch. It says on the back of this cover right here. So you're supposed to have, they say 2 PSI under the cutoff. So 38. There you go. So mine cuts in about 40, whatever. And it'll switch off at 60. So at least the switch is working. But I'm gonna still change that because it's been old. And I also put a new gauge in. Our old gauge was just not good. So if you don't ever change your gauge, I don't know, it was still working, but yeah, the other one was like, I think $12 on Amazon. Can't go wrong. So water comes in from the well. I'm going to update all this pretty soon with new pipes. Comes in with a check valve. This is set at 100 PSI. Yeah, see, it's leaking water. So I have that half-inch NPR, NPT to just tube, and then it goes right in this bucket where the two of these stack filters. And a spin down has its own spigot bucket thing. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Yeah, see. So water comes in from the well with a cutoff switch. It's gonna come into here. It's gonna come in here, right here. It's gonna come in here. But this is the bypass going back into the house. In case I want to bypass all these filter stuff, just shut off this switch and that one, and it will bypass everything. But right now it's off. Water comes in, comes through here, spin down. I have a 50 micron in here. This is a 5 micron, and then it goes into a valve, and then back into the house. Everything was in PEX, pretty easy. The only thing we had to solder was, sorry, everything's covered up because otherwise it would sweat. But this is the most simple thing you could do for your house to clean up the sediment, and at least clean it up before you go upstairs to the other stages. Simple, just one gauge. Yeah, you don't need, people say don't put too many gauges. Very simple. Everything was PEX. 1/4 inch, 3/4. I think it's labeled just in case someone comes in and they have no idea what a switch is. Little instructions, but you know, turn off lower, yeah. Teach a little kid how to fill this thing, and this guy messed it up. It was only 24 PSI, so if you're having air in your system, probably your pump, but I'm going to pull that tomorrow too. But mostly it's going to be probably your leaky or old pressure tank. But this is the new one that the guy put in, and he just never, maybe he never pressed it, or it changed, and you know, that's what happened. A lot of air. As soon as I changed that, it fixed it right away. But again, I'm going to pull the pump tomorrow and see what happens. Yep. So if you're getting a lot of air in your system, I would definitely check that pressure and buy a nice gauge that you can add air, and I'll post some videos soon. But yeah, definitely that pressure PSI need to be changed or monitor. You have to drain the system, but just monitor it. See if the thing's leaking. If you put in 38 and you drain the system and you check it again and it's lower or whatever, or like dramatically, you know you have a bad leaky pressure tank. And this one is like $290. That's pretty cheap. Yep.